Hello everyone, welcome back to another Thoughts and Prayers review. I'm Steven.
I'm Lucas.
And today we both watched Pet Sematary.
The 2019 remake of the Stephen King novel.
Yep. Basically, don't go to Maine.
So the movie is about a family who moves from Boston to this little, I guess, Maine. All Stephen King stories take place in Maine. They bought a huge chunk of land, and in it there's some ancient grounds with mystical powers.
Yep.
That essentially whatever you bury comes back alive, but not quite the same.
Best and dumbest moment. For me, the best moment, I think, was whenever the little girl slashes through that guy's ankle, and that whole scene with John Lithgow, and she's like about to kill him.
Something I noticed they did a lot is like a lot of foreshadowing, like visual foreshadowing, so in the nose, like the truck driving around like twice before they actually hits the girl, or like the heel when he was like looking down the bed, you could feel it coming. She was gonna stab him right on the heel. But the nice surprise was definitely
where she did it.
By the stairs. Like you were like, oh, he's safe, but psych. Honestly, my favorite moment is after the kid comes back to life. The first night, the only night he spends with her dad. Her performance, I felt like it was just like, was I dead? Are you happy? Is mom gonna, like, I don't know. She was just asking a lot of questions. They were like kind of unhinged. And by that moment, the dad character was just losing his marbles. Like they put some makeup on him, of course, so he could look like really messed up. But he was just like, I got like Shining vibes. So like he's going insane. So I like that whole bed scene.
All right, dumbest moment.
The ending. The movie ending with a car beep and a pop song for the credits, like a pop rock.
Oh my god!
Like it was so out of tone. That didn't belong in the movie. Like a car beeping is how you end a comedy or a horror comedy.
Just one more shot.
Yeah, like something more ominous than a car beep.
Yeah. You know what? But yeah, the ending for me is probably the dumbest part. The best and worst performance for me goes to the little girl. Best whenever she is the undead version of herself. Worst whenever she is the regular alive version of herself.
What do you think was like wrong with her alive performance? I'm curious.
Nothing.
She's
just like...
She's just a kid.
Yeah,
but like, okay, I
think
I know what you mean. It's like, it's set in current era.
Yeah.
And she acted like a kid from like, I don't know, the 50s or something. Yeah. Like, she got excited over like an ugly cat doll. Like, no kid nowadays would get excited over that.
It's like, oh, you got me an iPad, Dad? What cat, you know?
Yeah. I think more than a fault in her performance is the way the character was written. Yeah, like, I see it now. It's just like, she wasn't acting like a real kid nowadays.
Yeah.
She was acting like a movie kid.
For you?
I guess either the kid when she became undead,
or the best performance.
Yeah, it's the best performance, or when the dad was just like kind of slowly losing his mind. Like I like the fact that he wasn't yelling like Jack Nicholson or something. It was subdued for the most part, but there were times where he was, clearly saying, I'm crazy.
But I feel like she stole the show. The scenes where she was the undead version. So
I think we both agree on that.
It's a credit to him, though. What is your worst performance?
I don't feel that, like, most of the acting was just serviceable. So it's not so much that I thought there was someone who stood out. I was like, that's an awful performance. I wished Hereditary didn't come out last year.
Okay. Let's see. Blues and grays are always in horror movies, including this one.
Oh.
I was not a huge fan of the color palette. I think that the way that horror movies nowadays tend to look is blues and grays, and I'm just like, it's not so much scary to me as it is just screaming like, oh, moody, like, oh.
Yeah.
There's
to me,
problems in our life.
It felt like it wanted to be The Shining way too much, like just create ominous presence by just showing space, a hostile space like the hotel in The Shining, or the house in Hereditary, or even the ballet academy in Suspiria. But here, like, I was never threatened by the space, like the house or the forest. I don't know. It's just like, oh, it's a house. Like, I never got that ominous feel that I think they were going for.
one of the dumbest little like side stories or like sort of arcs is the mother's arc about her sister.
Yeah.
They say that she would be like locked to her bed, but they don't say that she can't walk. So the little girl, the mom, when she was younger, puts this food up in a dumbwaiter up to her room or somewhere upstairs, and her sister, for some reason, falls into the dumbwaiter. I don't know if you've ever seen a dumbwaiter before or if you ever used one. You don't go in it. You just open the hatch and pull stuff out of it. You would never fall
Maybe
in.
she stumbled in and somehow she's just like cramped in there. I don't know. No, I know it's impossible.
It was just a super weird thing. I don't even know how she was walking, personally. That was the weird part. On the miscellaneous positive part, the sound effects for every scene, like with, bones, is really good, like just the weird pops and crunches that they got. They're real terrifying.
I'm gonna go on to makeup and special effects.
Yeah.
Like say the sister. Like she looked pretty creepy.
I think so.
Like the whole spine things and the toes and the bones just like all twisted up. Good makeup. Really nice job. I'm gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of the college student who like got run over and like his brain is kind of like coming out. I don't know. It was kind
of goofy.
It was kind of goofy.
There's just blood like spurting out of his head, and then he's like, "I'm gonna save you." I'm like, not when blood's just spurting out your head. I would recommend this movie to anybody who likes decent movies. If you have I personally was never really scared. I was uncomfortable at times, but if you kind of want to be just remotely, slightly not scared, but not really like normal, what do you think?
I guess people who are willing to wait for their horror movies, because I thought this was gonna get fast real quick, but it didn't. It really gets fun like the last 30 minutes in this hour and 40-minute movie. So I'm gonna say, if you're willing to wait for the thrills, yes. If you have no patience and you want this movie to just start being like scary and fun, like scary fun, probably not the movie for you. Not really. Like I felt like by the trailers, I thought they were gonna go for something, I don't know, like make it more classy per se, or like maybe have a really strong film style or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I was getting into something, more. I wanted more scares, more emotions, more of everything. I mean, stuff may be in it, but I didn't get enough of it.
I would also say I did not really like it. I also agree completely that I think the movie took too long to get actually kind of scary.
Or just fun overall.
It's a decent movie, but I would never watch it again.
Yep.
It makes me want to watch the original, though, so I'll say that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's our time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you on the next one. We might review a couple things next, possibly Hellboy. Please like, share, comment below, and we hope to see you soon.
Later.